Hey guys, thanks so much for clicking on this video. We are back again, spinning the block with content. So as you saw by the title of this video, guys, we're going to be doing a synthetic lace wig, a lace frontal install with no baby hair. So we're really going to be putting ourselves to the test to see can we lay this wig and can we melt it down with no baby hairs to assist us. So yeah, guys, this is the Sensational Cloud 9 lace frontal wig. This is called Rashana. This is in the color 1, and I got it off of Amazon. So yeah. So this is from the Sensational That Lace Front line. So yeah, guys, I'm just taking it out of the packaging and I'm going to show you the curls. So I feel like this video does not do these curls justice. They are absolutely stunning. It's giving very much elongated Shirley Temple curls. And it's to the point where if you want to keep it this way, it's to the point where you're going to have to go ahead and spray some holding spray on these. Because once you get into that lace and once you start plucking and doing all that good stuff, you are going to have to run, a comb, a powder brush, and your fingers through it. So the curls are going to get compromised in that process. So it's to the point where, I don't even know if putting holding spray on it because you are going to have to run to get those loose strands once you do the plucking out of the way. But yeah, so guys, this is me showing you the inside of the wig. It does have 3 combs that go around the lace. Then you get a comb in the back and you also get a elastic band. Okay, guys, and now I'm going to show you the plucking process. So, guys, I cannot pluck with tweezers. I've bought brand new tweezers out the pack, and I just don't have the flick of the wrist. I don't have the motion of the ocean. I don't know why. It's not a complicated thing. But when it comes to just, I guess, pinching, the motion of pinching and trying to actually pull the hairs, it's to the point where if I do 100 pulls, out of that 100, I probably actually pinched off like 5 strands of hair. Yeah, so that is me showing you that process. So what I do is I separate a thin piece around the actual edges, and then I go behind that piece, and those are the actual pieces that I pluck. So if you see, it is kind of going in a line, which when it comes to you trying to swoop and do baby hairs for another style or for a standard style, it is going to kind of be iffy. You are going to kind of have to work with it. Meaning because when I'm pulling the hairs out, I am pulling them in a row. And guys, that is me pulling them just with my hands. If you want an up close tutorial on how to do that, because I cannot use tweezers. Like literally when I pluck, it does nothing. But when it comes to you trying to incorporate baby hairs, it is going to get iffy because it is going to pretty much end up being just a clean line that's empty of hairs when you do it in that way, opposed to just taking your tweezers and kind of randomly going to where it's kind of randomized, if that makes sense. Okay, guys, and that is me showing you the after process of going in and actually plucking the wig. And then you're going to see me showing you the wig when I put the middle part in there. So, guys, the way I do my wigs is I customize and do everything off of my head. So, in this, what I'm showing you, that is me going in and flat ironing those roots. So, guys, when it comes to taking a wig out of the package, you need to flat iron every wig, essentially, that you get, whether it's wavy, curly, or straight. And I know you're thinking, well, if it's wavy, if it's curly, when you're flat iron, you're just doing the roots, meaning you're not going more than 1.5 to 2 inches down. And you need to do that because the way they do wigs, guys, is they take an actual hook needle and they individually add each hair into the lace. So what happens is when you get a wig fresh out the pack, the hairs are naturally sitting up from the lace from how they looped it in there. So it's a situation where it looks like it's like coming, like sitting, like the roots are sitting up off of your head. So with any wig that you get, you need to do that across the board. It's pretty much like a non-negotiable. And like I said, if it's curly, if it's wavy, you can come back in, spray it with water, add your mousse, and you will bring the pattern back. But if you don't do that, the strands will look as if they're lifted off of your head, if that makes sense. Yeah, guys. So for when I do dark wigs, which is the only wigs I've ever done, I do not incorporate a stocking cap. I just literally put the wig on my head and keep it pushing. So you guys, you're gonna see me use that black spray. Now that is the spray I'm using to adhere the wig, which is really, really strong. But I did have to go back in and add some to my real actual braids, which is the base. Because when I was pulling and tugging the wig off, for the video, my hair did end up moving. I originally used the Got to Be in a yellow bottle, the yellow tube, but my hair ended up moving with that. So I went back and added some of that just to make it a little bit stronger to for my hair to stay in place. Now if you want to use the cap you can, but when it comes to dark wigs, I've never used a cap, and I do consider myself an amateur beginner when it comes to wigs, and I've never used a cap. So yeah. Okay, guys, so this right here, what I'm showing you next, this is called pushing your hairline back, which just means you're just gonna push the hairline back so that the hair can fall. Now, for this style, it's really important because you want to emphasize the fact that you do not have baby hairs. So you need to push the hair back. You're gonna take some spray, take a small rat tail comb, and then literally push the strands back so that the hair is slightly pushed back so many like centimeters, and then the hair falls from there. So this is a technique where pretty much a lot of hairstylists, they use this across the board. If you don't do this, it will look as if the wig is like sitting on your head. If you look at like how like Kardashians or like how white girls wear wigs where they don't emphasize the baby hairs, it's like a lace wig just put on your head. And you can wear the wig that way if you want to. But for me, across the board, that pushed back method, that's kind of the preference because it pushes the hair slightly naturally off of your forehead, and it causes it to sit to where it's not falling into your eyes, if that makes sense. Okay, guys, so now I have the wig on my head. You guys did see me use that black spray, and then I did, just blow dry and then just tie the hair wrap um, around it, and then that is what we have. So now we are going back in, just emphasizing that part. And I am going to also do this to the edges. If you see the color I showed you guys, that color is not the color of my skin tone. It's not yellow or golden. For me, you do not want to use yellow golden on brown to dark skin. It's just going to look too light. You already started off with a beige cap. So you need to offset and tone that down as much as you can. So you coming in with anything that is yellow and golden is not going to tint that lace down the way it needs to be. So for me, you saw that shade I showed you. It is kind of like a weird orange shade, but that is what I like to use when I come and emphasize the edges and the part. I come in with something that has either a red or like an orange undertone, because I'm trying to just offset that beige. I don't want it to have yellow golden in it at all. And obviously I can't go with brown because obviously that's going to look unnatural. So I always just go with the orange red, which is kind of like a weird undertone. But for me, to the naked eye, it looks right in the end result, if that makes sense. But yeah, guys, that is it. So the main thing in this video is that you're just going to have to go through and customize and pluck the wig. These are synthetic wigs and they are good. They are beginner friendly. But to get this look that I was going for, that I paid $300 or $400 for an install and $300 or $400 for my wig, you're going to have to customize and pluck and make it look as natural as possible. Getting a $50 synthetic wig is not going to give you that look that I sat in a celebrity hairstylist chair and they did my hair. So you are going to have to customize. But it's real simple, easy. Like I said, I don't even use tweezers. I just pluck the hairs out by my hands and keep them pushing. But that is it, guys. Thank you so much if you made it to the end of this video. Leave your thoughts. Subscribe, like, share the video, all that good stuff. And I will see you next time. I am working on doing more content and just stop being lazy. And so yeah, so I will see you next time when I spin the block with some more content. Bye.